Kaliit na mga tao yan, tapos patulan mo pa talaga, congressman ka, naunsa man mo. Hayaan nyo, democracy man eh. Freedom of speech. Kung nasaktan kayo, di, huwag kayo pumasok na sa politika. Okay, kayo nga, dami nyo sinasabi, wala man kami nagreklamo. Pero kami may sabihin sa inyo, iiyak ka agad kayo. Klase mga tao kayo. Actually, you are irrelevant. You have your own district to attend to. Yung mga allegations nyo sa mga tao na ito, it should end there. Huwag nyo na ipatawag doon sa Congress. Kasi may allegation naman kaya kayo. And then let the people decide kung may makikinig sa inyo. So ginagawa nyo kasi, pinakita nyo lang na nakikinig talaga yung mga tao sa kanila because they're saying something of significance. Kaya kayo, maghanap kayo ng paraan para pakinggan kayo ng tao. Hindi talaga yung pakinggan kasi there are, you know, recorded footage of you doon sa panahon ni PRD. Iba yung statement mo. Ngayon, anti-drugs, anti-Duterte, pro-Duterte. Ngayon, wala ka kasing clear position. That's why people will not believe you. Wala, mga, ano kayo, mga kiss-ass politicians kasi kayo. That's why. You know, people who want to educate people, they want to, you know, like, open up a discussion. That's, I think, it's been valid ever since. Ayaw na lang kasi na hindi kayo pinapakinggan, sila pinapakinggan. Kawawa naman kayo.
In a household where you curse each other?
No. My parents are devout
So you
Catholic.
did
I'm the
not
only
grow
one who
up
curse.
in a household.
I am the only one who curse in our household.
You are the only one that
Yes,
curse.
Yes, that is correct.
Well, you know, you're a grown-up person. Sana tinuruan ko ng bata ka pa ng magulang mo. Ako tinuruan ako ng bata ng magulang ko eh. Nawag akong magmura eh.
They did, Your
Kaya hindi ako
Honor.
nagmumura eh, Mr. Chair.
They did
Dali lang,
teach me.
So, tinuruan
They
ako
did teach
ng
me
magulang
that, Your
ko, ng
Honor.
bata ako, wag magmura eh. Kaya hanggang ngayon, hindi ako nagbumura eh.
They did teach me not to curse, Your Honor, but they also taught me how to be your authentic self.
Ganon. Okay ka. In one of your posts, you said, ito nakakaawa ang mga pulis under BBM administration. Can you elaborate on that? What led you to the conclusion that you said that?
Oh, that is a series of posts on the memorandum that is circling around saying that policemen would have to react on official PNP pages. And I think it is so unfortunate that apart from the regular duties and responsibilities of a policeman, they are being asked to do such kind of menial task. I think it's something that they do not have to do. I vehemently disagree with that kind of policy. So that's why I felt I commiserate with the policemen.
You what? You commiserate?
Yes, Your Honor.
So when you commiserate, you can tell the policeman, police patola kayo, wala kayong kwenta. Is that how you commiserate?
I never said that, Mr. Chair.
Nabanggit mo yun eh. Mga pulis, wala kayong nasolve na problema. Nabanggit mo yun. Kaya nga gusto ko nang tanungin, are these statements based on any verified data? Do you have a data on that?
If I know the time
they
when
are
I
simply your
posted it,
personal opinion?
Mr. Chair, like I mentioned earlier, so that I can intelligently identify the reaction I posted on my Facebook,
ito pong kaibigan ko.
I would need to know the
Miss
time
Ako, Miss
when I
Ako.
posted it, so that I would know the exact
Miss Cruz.
news.
Miss Cruz, ito pong kaibigan ko si Congressman Akop, naging general po ng polis to eh. Oo. Kaya, ano mo, pag you begin to generalize, pangit, hindi ba? Let
That
me
is
ask
correct.
our police people there, what do you think of the statement of Miss Joey Cruz?
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Oo. Police patola ka ba?
No, of course.
Hindi.
No.
Wala
Your
kang
Honor.
kwentang police. Ganun ba yan?
No, Mr.
Oh,
Chair.
you tell us about that, Mr. Chair.
Well, the data will probably speak for itself that the PNP has done so much. And I think that was the statement of Ms. Cruz. But the numbers will really speak for itself, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Now, ito na lang, no? In your other blog, Ms. Joey, or post directed against the Quadcom, mga members tungkol sa pag-iimbestiga over vloggers spreading fake news. Itong TRICOM po namin. You dismissed them and said something along the lines of what? Sabi mo, para kayong mga bata, tan-GA nyo. Hindi ko nga masabi. Di ba? Yan ang pag pinapasweldo kayo ng sambayanang Pilipino, pinagputahan ng mga tao, including ng mga vloggers, sagutin nyo mga tanong. Do you confirm this statement?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Why did you say that?
Because in any rants or bashing or issues I raised in my Facebook, I never really got a response.
So pakiklaro
A clear
mo nga
response.
yung sinabi mong pinagputahan ng mga tao. Will you please make it clear to us, anong ibig sabihin nun? Kasi hindi ko alam ibig sabihin nun eh.
Yes, I will explain, Mr. Chair.
Yes, please.
Pinagputahan ng mga tao means pinagtrabahuhan ng manggagawang Pilipino ang nagpapatakbo ng bayang ito, ng kongresong ito. So therefore, the public officials should listen when there is a grievance being raised, petition being submitted by the people, especially when they are expressing dismay or standards not being met. Pinagputahan ng tao means pinagtrabahuhan ng matindi ng mga tao.
Mr. Chair, yung mga taong nagtrabaho, tinatawag mong PUTA.
No, Mr. Chair.
Ayun ang nabanggit mo eh.
And Mr. Chair, sa Katagalugan po, ang ibig sabihin po niyan, dahil nga po ang tao ay nagtatrabaho, ang isang hardworking na tao ay nagtatrabaho ng long hours, they would always express ng frustration dun sa kanilang pang-araw-araw na challenges. So that is why, ganun po ang Bulakenya po ako, Mr. Chair. I would just like to inform so that you would also have a proper context on my vernacular.
Mr. Chair, marami kong kilalang Bulakenyo na hindi ganyan ang mga salita.
Yeah, marami po. Marami rin po
Please,
ako.
wag mong banggitin ang pagiging Bulakenya mo dito.
But
Baka
it is-
sabihin po ng mga Bulakenya, lahat yan, ganyan ang salita nila.
I am
Please,
under oath,
wag
Mr.
naman.
Chair. It is like that.
Mga
in
disente po ang mga Bulakenya.
Bulakenya po ako, sir. So I can speak for my people.
Isa ka, Mr. Chair, sa Bulakenya hindi disente. Now ito ha. Last question, Mr. Chair.
Yes, can you wrap it up? We still have other issues.
Given your consistent use of offensive language, not only against me, against others, for example, personal insults, unfounded allegations, you cannot even verify it with your data. Do you believe your actions are still protected under freedom of expression?
I take exception, Mr. Chair,
Or
on
have you crossed the
alleging
line
unfounded accusations because
Or have you crossed the line into abuse of your right?
I understand my right, Mr. Chair, and I understand that I have no right to abuse my right.
Good. So, ibig sabihin doon, you have no right to use abusive language against a person you do not even know personally.
Using profanity is not necessarily abusive, Mr. Chair.
Well, you made that in a personal way. So, let the people judge it. No, because
Correct,
a lot
Mr.
of people
Chair.
are watching
Agree.
now. Let the people judge
Mr.
it.
Chair.
So, siguro, yun na lang, Mr. Chair, ang may atanong ko. Filipino vlogger?
Mr. Chair, manggagawa ho ako
Andali lang,
na may
andali lang.
platform ho.
Andali
So,
lang.
ordinaryong Pilipino ho ako,
Andali
Mr.
lang.
Chair.
Mr.
Vlogger ka
Chair,
eh.
point of order. We have our rules here. I think the resource person cannot answer without being recognized by the chair.
Sorry, Mr. Chair.
Okay, to all reminder to all resource persons, let the interpolator finish his line of questioning in his statement, and resource persons can only talk when the chair recognizes them.
Okay. Nabanggit mo kanina na yung profanities, yung insult, yung malicious accusations, kung yan ay sinabi sa kanyang, anong tawag doon, functions bilang public official, okay yon. Yung sabi mo, di ba?
Yung...
But not on a personal basis, correct? Ayan.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Sabihin natin, naniniwala ako dyan. Pero, hindi naman niya sinabi yan sa akin on my public functions, official functions. It is a personal accusations on me. Mr. Elijah.
I cannot, Mr. Chair, can I be I cannot speak on behalf of Miss Joey, Mr. Chair.
Inaano ko lang yung sinabi mo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, now I'd like to ask Miss Joey, Miss Cruz, are you insulting me on my public official functions, or it is a personal accusation on me?
It's not a personal accusation, Mr. Chair, and I think we have agreed early on that we do not have any personal relationship. So
Yes,
that
that's
is
right.
just-
Pero ito, ang sabi ni Elijah, okay lang yon kung yan ay sinabi in my official functions as a public servant. Alam mo ba yung official functions ko?
Yes, Mr. Chair, and
Alam mo. So therefore, hindi ka naniniwala sa aking official functions, kaya tinawag mo akong gago.
no, Mr. Chair, the observation that I uttered to describe your performance of your official action, that is my observation. That is what I felt.
Well, inobserbuhan mo ba yung aking official function?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Inobserbahan mo since I won in 2019?
No, Mr. Chair. I closely monitored your performance as a congressman in the 19th Congress.
And you hated me for that.
No, not really, Mr. Chair. Just in the
binagit mo
19th
sa akin gago,
Congress.
so you hated me. Mr. Chair. Ano ba ibig sabihin nun? Binanggit mo, gago ako. Binanggit mo, isasampal ko ito sa pagmumukha mo. Binanggit mo, I'm going to be... Hindi ko babanggit eh.
Okay.
If you prepared, binanggit mo yun eh.
May I
Oo.
respond, Mr. Chair?
Therefore, you hated me. Hindi pwedeng sabihin mo sa akin na you love me. Is that the person that you said that you love me? I love you, and because of that, isasampal ko ito sa'yo.
May I respond, Mr. Chair?
Yeah, go ahead. Sige,
Okay.
Mr. Chair, go ahead, respond.
At the very most, I do not like your performance as a member of the 19th Congress. But hate is such a powerful word because we established earlier that we do not have any personal relationship or any personal
Mr. Chair,
affiliation.
binanggit mo yung human rights.
Yes,
binanggit
Mr.
mo yan kanina,
Chair.
di ba?
Correct, Mr.
Therefore,
Chair.
Mr. Chair, you violated my human rights. Why? Because when you said those profanities, those insults, yung gago, yung isasampol ko ito sa pagbubuka mo, you violated my human rights. You did.
May I respond, Mr. Chair?
Teka, Mr. Chair, hindi ako nagagalit sa'yo. Okay? At wala akong pakialam sa'yo. Kahit na anong sabihin mo, okay lang sa akin. Alright? Pero itong ating pinag-uusapan ngayon, merong kinalaman sa mga legislation na aming gagawin later on. That is why I am asking you right now. Sapagkat napakahalaga nito. Kapag binabanggit mo, if you're saying that using profanities, insults, and malicious accusations online represent fair and respectful discourse and a healthy discourse, therefore you're telling us that the freedom of expression is absolute. You can say anything you want, and that is freedom of expression. Yun ang sinasabi ko, Mr. Chair.
May I respond, Mr. Chair?
Pag binanggit mo, if you said that freedom of expression is not absolute, therefore, there are certain things that you cannot say. Yun ang ibig sabihin nung freedom of expression is not absolute. May limitation yun. Di ba? Oh. Go ahead. You can answer now.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, in the universal thoughts and ideas, there would always be a limitation. The freedom of speech is not absolute. And the limitation of freedom of speech is well defined. Under the law, under the jurisprudence, there are things that you cannot say. There are things that
Mr. Chair,
you
what
cannot-
jurisprudence are you talking about?
Supreme Court decisions, Your Honor.
Can you tell me what law?
Example of law that limits your
Yes.
freedom of expression. For
Can you
example,
tell me the
Mr. Chair,
jurisprudence?
yes, Mr. Chair. For example, Mr. Chair, there is, I cannot specify the specific law, Mr. Chair.
There
but
is a law
what
on libel.
Yeah, law
There
on
is
libel.
a law on slander. there is a law.
Is it okay, Mr. Chair, if I give my example? Okay, thank you very much. One example, and I think this example is very demonstrative, is very illustrative of the limitation of freedom of speech. Right now, it is election, midterm election, and it is not allowed that people are going to campaign on the day of the election day. That is a clear prohibition to express on the part of the citizen to say whatever they want to say on that
Teka,
election day.
Mr. Chair, ano po ang connection nung binabanggit mo? I'm asking you about the jurisprudence. I just told you that there is a law against on libel, on cybercrime. What you said today is libelous. What you said here is libelous. Why?
Mr.
Because
Chair.
there is a malicious intent. When you use profanities, when you use the word gago, there is a malicious accusation, and that is libelous.
Mr. Chair, if that is your assessment of that kind of
Listen,
statement, you
not
will
only
have your...
libelous, Mr. Chair, dali lang ha, not only libelous, ha, that is also unjust vexation on my part.
May I respond, Mr. Chair?
Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Chair, if you think that you are violated by my exercise of my freedom, you would have your right and
No,
be
no,
in court
Mr. Chair,
so that,
don't
so
worry.
that the maliciousness of
Mr.
that
Chair,
statement
don't
can be
worry. I'm
sorted
not
out
going
in the
to charge
proper
you in court.
authority.
Don't worry. I'm not going to charge you. If I charge you in court, matatalo ka eh. Pero hindi. Oo. Unjust vexation to. Alam niyo ba yon? Are you a lawyer or not?
I am not a lawyer, Mr.
Therefore,
Chair.
you should know this. The thing is this, pero wag kang mag-alala. Hindi ako magdidemanda sa'yo. Do you know why? You're not important to me. Alright? Ang dahilan lamang, kaya natin ginagawa ito, para magkaroon kami ng idea kung anong legislation ang nais naming gawin. Pero ikaw, you are not important to me. Alright? Oo.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yan. Kaya, huwag kang mag-alala. Hindi ako kailanman magdidemanda sa'yo. Alright? Oh. Tumatawa ka pa eh.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Natatawa ka sa akin eh.
No, Mr. Chair, I am
Oo.
expressing my gratitude, Mr. Chair.
Ganun ba? Mr. Chair, tumatawa ka and you're expressing your gratitude by your sarcastic laughter?
I am not laughing, Mr. Chair. It's just a natural smile, Mr.
So
Chair.
gusto kong tanungin po, itong ating vloggers na ito, kayo po mga vlogger natin, do you agree with what Miss Joey Cruz said? Every one of you could be able to answer, if you agree. I have a lawyer there. Attorney Trixie.
Attorney Trixie, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I disagree with Ms. Joey. I believe that there is, instead of a limitation on the freedom of speech, I believe that speech is either protected or not protected.
Thank you very much.
Those that are covered by the law, such as the law on inciting to terrorism, inciting to rebellion, and so on, are unprotected speech. And those that are not covered by any limitations by the law are protected speech. The Supreme Court has said that expressions of frustration are protected speech. And therefore, although we differ, Ms. Joey and I, on the approach to the problem, we agree on the solution.
Okay, let me ask the other bloggers that we have. Each of you could be able to answer and tell me if you agree with Ms. Cruz on that.
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, I am Dr. Mata. I'm a bit forgiving on those things sometimes, Mr. Chair, because sometimes people are so expressive that we tend to say things. Then I could cite, Mr. Chair, your example on the last hearing. You mentioned something as well. I won't mention it now, but you said it's something, but I know it was withdrawn as well. So there's no, I'm not affected by what you said, because sometimes you're just, in your emotions, you tend to say things, which you said, TANGA, but it's okay, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, let me answer that, no? When I say TANGA, binalik ko lang sa kanya eh. Siya ang unang nagsabi. Siya ang unang nagsabi. Para bang pinukul ka ng balisong, nasa lubong yung balisong, binalik mo sa kanya. Kaya ako binanggit. Hindi ako ang unang nagsabi. Ang unang nagsabi, yung vlogger mismo. Ibinalik ko lamang sa kanya. Oh, ngayon, ako ang masama. Samantalang yung vlogger na nagsabing tanga ang gobyerno, hindi masama. Nung ako ang nagsabing tanga, ako naman ngayon na masama. Ano ba talaga, Mr. Chair?
Yes, thank you for your explanation on that, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, was that?
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Morales, please proceed.
Yes, sir. Doon sa kay Miss Joey Cruz, ang ko lang, bilang isang dating tauhan ng gobyerno, wag lang sana tayong magpakita ng anumang kagaspangan para hindi tayo napapansin ng publiko. Yun lang po.
Ano yung ibig sabihin?
Huwag lang magpakita ng kagaspangan para hindi makita ng publiko.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chairman. Yun lang po. Kasi kung magpapakita tayo ng kagaspangan at makikita ng publiko yung hindi na aayon na kilos ng isang public official, talaga makikita po tayo. At yung mapapansin ng publiko. Huwag naman sana tayong masasaktan.
Sinong tinutukoy mo, Mr. Chair?
Your Honor, yun pong mga gumagawa ng kagaspangan, yun po yun.
Sino nga yung tinutukoy mo?
Aba, hindi ko po alam. Siguro po, maaaring kayo po, Your Honor, mawalang galang na po, nasa inyo po yun, kung sino po yung mapapatungkulan nun.
Mr. Chair, ano ba yung kagaspangan na narinig mo? Sino nagsabi ng kagaspangan?
Your Honor, ito po bilang isang dating tauhan ng gobyerno. Nagiging maingat dapat ang isang tauhan ng gobyerno habang siya ay nanunungkulan. Katulad ng pagnanakaw, pag-aabuso sa tungkulin, pagmamalabis. Yan po yung isa sa mga dapat na tinitingnan natin. At kung tayo man ay tauhan ng gobyerno, dapat ginagampanan natin ng buong husay, buong giting, tulad ng mga alagad ng batas na handang ialay ang sarili niyang buhay para lamang doon sa sinumpaang tungkulin. Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chair, tama yung binanggit ni Mr. Morales tama Pero ang tinatanong ko sa iyo, nag-a-agree ka ba sa sinabi ni Miss Cruz?
Saang particular, Your Honor, Mr. Chairman?
Hindi ka pa na nakikinig sa akin Bira naman buhay ito.
Pagpaumanhin niyo po, Your Honor, at nangati po yung aking binti, maaring hindi ko po
Wala kang
napansin.
karapatang magsalita kung hindi mo narinig lahat ng mga sinabi.
Iyon pong narinig ko.
Very clear
Meron po akong narinig.
Very clear, Mr. Chair, ang sinabi ko. Kanina, pinag-uusapan natin yung lahat ng mga binanggit ni Ms. Cruz. And I'm asking you now, kayong mga vlogger, oo, mga objective naman kayo, di ba? Ano ang palagay nyo rito? Palagay nyo ba na itong malicious, ito ulitin ko para malaman mo, itong malicious, profanities, at insults, accusation na ibinigay po ni Ms. Cruz, ay kasama po yan sa tinatawag nating protected discourse o kaya naman healthy discourse or freedom of expression?
Yun po pinoprotektahan ng batas. Ito po yung pong opinion o saloobin ng isang mamamayang Pilipino patungkol doon po sa pagkukulang ng isang public officer. Yun po hindi pinoprotektahan ng batas. Ito po yung pag-iingganyo ng paggawa ng illegal o labag sa batas.
Yung pagkukulang, Mr. Chair, ay kung walang ginawang illegal, may karapatan ba siya?
Kung walang ginawang illegal, Your Honor? Depende po Depende po sa napapansin at dun po sa nagbibigay ng opinion, Your Honor.
Miss Joey, meron po ba akong ginawang illegal? Meron po ba?
Nothing that I said in the
Yun,
blog.
wala akong ginawang illegal. Meron ba akong ginawang immoral?
There are things that I may not agree.
You
because
may
of
not agree,
differences.
that's fine
Yeah,
with me.
Yeah.
Pero ang tinatanong ko, meron ba akong ginawang immoral? Oh,
Differences
I
in
agree
values,
that there
Your
are some
Honor.
things that you do not agree. Okay lang yun sa
Differences in
akin.
values, Your Honor.
Di ba? Pero wala akong ginawang immoral o illegal. You said that yourself. So therefore, anong ibig sabihin ng profanities, insults, and malicious accusations you gave to me? Yun ang tinatanong ko.
May I answer, Your Honor?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. First of all, Your Honor, I would just like to take exception once again that I never agreed to anything, any statement that is malicious as part of freedom of speech. It's not. What I said are not malicious. Those are observation on my end, and the profanity is part of part of my expression of discontentment, disgust, because my expectation for a public officer is not
Therefore,
met.
Mr. Chair, when you're saying that a public official who is not doing anything illegal or immoral, and you said something malicious, insult and profanities,
Again,
that is your observation. And you have the right to say that.
Again, Mr. Chair, I am taking exception on the malicious statement. My statements are not malicious because my statements are always pertaining to the exercise of the public duty of the officer I am responding to.
So therefore, when you
reacting
said
to.
gago, that is not malicious.
That is not malicious, Mr. Chair.
Okay. That is not malicious,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Oo. Pero ako, Miss Cruz, kahit kailan, hindi naman kita kilala, hindi ko alam ang ginagawa mo, wala akong karapatang tawagin kitang gago.
And I respect your opinion, Mr. Chair.
Not my opinion. That is my belief.
I
Iba yung
respect your
opinion,
belief, Mr.
iba
Chair.
yung belief. Okay. I'd like to ask the other vlogger if they agree with Miss Joey on that.
Una po, I agree po na this is not malicious kasi na-establish na po na hindi po namin kayo kilala personally. And kung sabihin namin mahal namin kayo, it is because of your work as public official. Hindi po ibig sabihin mahal po namin kayo bilang kung ano pa man, malisyoso. And when we say we don't like what you are doing, it is also not malicious. It pertains to your job as a government official. So I think magkaiba din po kasi yung sukatan sa public official and also private citizen. So, I think it's important for us to understand the difference of and the limitation doon sa public official and sa private citizen. And I agree po. Lahat po ng sinasabi namin sa inyo, because we don't know you personally, are not malicious. It's not personal. It's about your job lang po.
Yeah, it's